It may come as a surprise, but the kind of milk you drink each day could be quietly contributing to health problems like inflammation, brittle bones, elevated blood pressure, and even memory issues, especially after age 65. A recent report from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has raised concerns about several popular milk options that many people still believe are healthy. For older adults, these choices may lead to sluggishness, digestive discomfort, and increased risk for age-related diseases. The problem isn't always obvious. It builds up slowly over time. But here's the encouraging part: with one simple daily change, you can begin to feel more energized, sleep more soundly, and support your heart and mind in lasting ways. In this guide, we'll explore 3 types of milk that seniors should stop drinking even if they've been pantry staples for years, and introduce 3 doctor-approved alternatives that offer real nourishment for aging bodies. And if you stay with us until the end, we'll also introduce you to a lesser-known type of milk that scientists now believe may help slow the aging process at the cellular level. It's a change worth considering. Let's begin this journey towards smarter choices and better aging. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 3 types of milk that people over 65 should avoid. 1. Sweetened condensed milk. A sugary trap for your brain and body. There's a special kind of warmth that comes from the taste of sweetened condensed milk. For many older adults, it's more than just a food. It's a memory. Maybe it's the way it swirls into hot coffee on a cold morning, or how it finishes off that dessert recipe passed down from your mother. Its thick, creamy sweetness feels comforting, familiar, and indulgent in the best way. But as soothing as it may seem, sweetened condensed milk hides a serious threat, particularly for seniors whose bodies no longer handle sugar the way they used to. This isn't just milk, it's essentially syrup. Just 1 tablespoon carries about 10 grams of added sugar. And it's rare that we stop at just 1. For aging bodies already struggling with blood sugar balance, this concentrated dose of sweetness causes a sharp spike in glucose levels, putting stress on your pancreas and worsening insulin resistance. And with that stress comes a cascade of consequences that extend far beyond your morning coffee cup. Elevated blood sugar fuels chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout the body. It weakens immune defenses, accelerates cellular aging, and puts extra strain on organs already working hard to keep you healthy. But perhaps the most sobering effect lies in its impact on the brain. Researchers have drawn strong links between high sugar consumption and neurodegenerative diseases. So much so, in fact, that Alzheimer's is now often referred to as type 3 diabetes, a form of cognitive decline deeply connected to insulin resistance and glucose damage. The signs start small: misplacing your reading glasses, losing track of a sentence, feeling foggy or fatigued for no clear reason. But over time, those little lapses can turn into something more serious. What many think of as just aging may actually be the subtle effects of sugar-related brain stress. And the damage doesn't stop at the brain. Your digestive system also bears the burden. Condensed milk, with its heavy, sticky texture, slows gut movement and can cause bloating, discomfort, and irregularity, leaving you feeling full but fatigued. It weighs you down instead of lifting you up. Your cardiovascular health is also at risk. Diets high in sugar, especially from processed forms like sweetened condensed milk, have been shown to increase arterial stiffness and elevate triglycerides. This means more work for your heart, more risk for your blood vessels, and more vulnerability if you're already dealing with high blood pressure or cholesterol. So while that spoonful may seem like a harmless pleasure, it slowly chips away at your well-being, affecting your energy, your clarity, your digestion, and even your ability to remain independent. It's not about never enjoying sweetness again. It's about being mindful of what truly nourishes you and what quietly erodes your strength. But if condensed milk is off the table, what about the milk many seniors have trusted their whole lives? Whole milk is often seen as the real option, natural, full fat, and satisfying. But despite its wholesome image, the whole milk can bring its own set of concerns for aging adults, particularly when it comes to heart health, kidney function, and silent inflammation. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2. A whole milk. The silent heartbreaker. Whole milk is often seen as a symbol of nourishment. For many older adults, it carries memories of childhood breakfasts, school lunches, and family dinners, a simple, creamy comfort that seems wholesome and familiar. But as comforting as it may feel, the whole milk is not as innocent as it appears, especially when it becomes a daily part of an aging body's routine. The truth is, a whole milk contains a significant amount of saturated fat, more than 5 grams per standard 8-ounce serving. While this might be manageable for younger people with faster metabolisms and resilient cardiovascular systems, it poses a very different risk for those over the age of 65. As we age, our blood vessels lose flexibility, and our heart has to work harder to do the same job it once did effortlessly. Adding a regular supply of saturated fat to that equation quietly increases LDL cholesterol, the type that builds up in arteries and raises the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Research from leading institutions like Harvard has shown that older adults who drink whole milk frequently face up to an 18% higher risk of cardiovascular complications. That's not just a number, it's a red flag. And yet the signs of trouble often go ignored. A little fatigue on your daily walk, occasional pressure in the chest, slight swelling in the ankles. These can be easy to dismiss as normal aging, but sometimes they're the body's way of waving a warning flag. The problems don't end with the heart. Whole milk is calorie-rich, and for seniors with slower metabolism and lower muscle mass, those calories can sneak on as extra pounds. Over time, that added weight strains joints, worsens insulin resistance, and makes movement more challenging for those already managing prediabetes, arthritis, or kidney concerns. The fat content in whole milk can quietly make things worse. And let's not overlook digestion. Many seniors experience discomfort, bloating, cramps, or gassiness after drinking milk, but don't make the connection. That's because lactose intolerance increases with age. What once felt like a nourishing glass of milk may now be contributing to sluggish digestion, low energy, and an unhappy gut. In the end, the whole milk may still look appealing in your refrigerator, but its long-term effects often conflict with the needs of an older body. That doesn't mean you have to abandon comfort. It just means redefining what comfort looks like, choosing foods that align with your health goals, rather than slowly working against them. But if whole milk comes with these hidden concerns, what about the lighter options? Many seniors reach for a plant-based alternative, assuming it's the healthier choice. And rice milk thin, smooth, often labeled as gentle, is one of the most popular, but don't be fooled by its mild flavor or dairy-free label. Rice milk has a dark side that could quietly undermine your blood sugar, weaken your legs, and even strain your kidneys over time. Let's take a closer look at why this seemingly safe choice might not be so safe after all. 3. Rice milk. It's easy to be misled by appearances, especially when it comes to foods that are marketed as gentle or natural. Rice milk, with its clean look and soft reputation, is often seen as a safe fallback for seniors looking to avoid dairy. It's light, lactose-free, and plant-based qualities that seem ideal for aging digestion. But once you look beyond the packaging and into the science, a very different picture starts to form. Rice milk, despite its innocent reputation, may quietly be doing your body more harm than good. What makes it so problematic? It starts with what it lacks. Rice milk is made from milled white rice blended with water, a process that strips away much of the original rice's fiber and nutrients. What you're left with is a watery drink that delivers almost no protein, healthy fat, or significant vitamins. For older adults, this is a critical issue. As the body ages, maintaining muscle mass becomes a daily battle. Without enough protein, the body slowly begins cannibalizing its own muscle for energy and repair. Rice milk, providing less than 1 gram of protein per serving, contributes nothing to this fight. And over time, that quiet deficit shows up in weaker legs, lower stamina, and greater risk of falls and injuries. But the dangers go deeper. Rice plants are known to absorb arsenic from the soil more than most crops. This means rice milk can contain trace amounts of inorganic arsenic, a toxic compound that builds up in the body over time. For seniors, whose detox systems, especially the liver and kidneys, are already under strain, even low doses of arsenic can pose long-term health risks. Research has linked this exposure to increased rates of kidney damage, lever stress, and certain cancers, particularly in the lungs and bladder. What might seem like a mild beverage could be introducing daily doses of a toxin your body struggles to clear. That's not the end of it. Rice milk also comes with a high glycemic index, meaning it rapidly spikes your blood sugar after drinking. For seniors living with prediabetes, insulin resistance, or full-blown type 2 diabetes, this kind of sugar spike can be especially harmful. It taxes the pancreas, triggers inflammation, and causes blood sugar to crash soon after, leaving you feeling tired, foggy, or even irritable. Even worse, many brands of rice milk are sweetened, adding extra sugar to the mix while offering zero fiber to slow down absorption. In short, rice milk gives you a fast hit of energy, but no staying power, just a roller coaster of sugar highs and crashes. And because it's so low in meaningful nutrition, it fails to support other key systems like your bones, brain, or immune health. It fills the cup, but not your nutritional needs. Over weeks and months, this adds up. You may not notice it at first, but if your strength is fading, your energy dips more often, or your doctor flags your kidney function, rice milk could be part of the puzzle. So while rice milk may seem neutral, it's often the most nutritionally empty and potentially harmful choice for older adults. But the good news is you have better options. There are several milk alternatives that not only support aging muscles and organs, but may even help undo some of the silent damage caused by years of less than ideal choices. Up next, we'll take a look at 3 of the best milk options for seniors, ones that actively nourish your heart, bones, and memory. One in particular stands out for its ability to soothe digestion, improve sleep, and enhance brain clarity, all from one nourishing glass a day. Let's discover it together. 3 types of milk the elderly should choose every day. 1. Unsweetened almond milk. Light on the body. Powerful for the heart. With age comes a deeper awareness of how every bite, every sip, plays a role in how we feel physically, mentally, and emotionally. We begin to move away from foods that simply fill us and toward choices that gently support the life we still want to live. In the world of milk alternatives, one option quietly stands out, not for being trendy or indulgent, but for being exactly what an aging body needs. That milk is unsweetened almond milk. At first glance, almond milk may seem too subtle to matter. It's light. It's mild. It doesn't boast the creaminess of whole milk or the sweetness of other substitutes. But that gentle simplicity is precisely where its power lies. Behind its soft texture is a nutritional profile uniquely suited to those in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. People who are trying to care for their heart, manage their weight, avoid blood sugar spikes, and keep digestion running smoothly. One of the biggest gifts almond milk offers is its heart-friendly nature. It contains virtually no saturated fat or cholesterol, 2 ingredients that, in excess, burden aging hearts. Instead, almond milk is rich in heart-loving monounsaturated fats. These healthy fats have been shown to lower LDL bad cholesterol levels, helping reduce the risk of heart disease without adding unnecessary calories or stress to your system. Another quiet benefit lies in its vitamin E content. Almonds are naturally high in this powerful antioxidant, and almond milk, especially when fortified, can help protect the body from oxidative damage. For older adults, this means extra support for the brain. Vitamin E is associated with slower cognitive decline, improved memory, and better overall mental clarity. It's not a magic pill, but it is a gentle ally, helping you stay sharp and present in your daily life. Unlike traditional dairy, almond milk is also lactose-free, making it an excellent option for those who struggle with post-dairy discomfort. Bloating, indigestion, and gas are all common in older adults after drinking cow's milk, symptoms that almond milk simply doesn't cause. It's easy on the stomach and versatile, blending effortlessly into oatmeal, smoothies, or coffee without triggering digestive distress. And then there's the calorie factor. A cup of unsweetened almond milk usually contains just 30 to 40 calories. That matters more than you might think. As metabolism slows with age, managing weight becomes more about balance than restriction. Almond milk helps you feel nourished and satisfied without contributing to weight gain. A win for both your energy levels and your joints. Of course, it's important to be selective. Many store-bought almond milks come in flavored or sweetened versions, loaded with added sugars or thickeners that can cancel out the very benefits you're looking for. That's why choosing the unsweetened variety is key. It gives you everything your body needs: healthy fats, antioxidants, calcium when fortified, and hydration without any of the extras. It may not be flashy, but almond milk is dependable. It's the quiet kind of health support that shows up day after day, helping you feel lighter, stronger, and more in control of your choices. Still, even with all these benefits, it's not the only option worth exploring. There's another milk on our list, one that's a little richer, a little more surprising. It's rooted in traditional nutrition, yet backed by modern science, creamy and fermented. It's gaining attention for its ability to improve digestion, enhance calcium absorption, and even support mood and sleep. If you've never considered fermented soy milk, now might be the time. Let's take a closer look at why this unassuming drink may become your body's new best friend. 2. Fermented soy milk. Strength, balance, and brain power in a glass. As we move through our golden years, the smallest daily decisions often shape the biggest outcomes. What we choose to eat, drink, and fuel our bodies with can either slow the aging process or quietly accelerate it. One of the most underrated choices you can make for your strength, bones, and mental clarity is switching to fermented soy milk. Not just soy milk, fermented soy milk. Because something remarkable happens when this simple beverage is given time to transform. Aging bodies need more than just calories. We need support. Muscle naturally declines. Balance becomes more delicate. And bone density begins to drop, especially after 60. That's why fermented soy milk is a quiet powerhouse. Unlike most plant-based milks, it provides a complete protein profile, all 9 essential amino acids your body relies on to rebuild tissue, maintain mobility, and support energy levels. For older adults, especially those managing strength loss or reduced appetite, this makes it more than just a milk substitute. It's daily reinforcement. But that's only the beginning. Soy is rich in isoflavones, plant-based compounds with hormone balancing effects. These compounds mimic estrogen in safe, natural ways, offering significant benefits for postmenopausal women and aging men alike. They help protect bones from thinning, support heart health, and even play a role in memory retention and cognitive function. It's not hype, it's backed by science. Now, why fermented soy milk? As we age, digestion becomes more sensitive. Many seniors notice increased bloating, slower digestion, or discomfort after even simple meals. Fermentation breaks soy's proteins and fibers into more digestible forms, reducing strain on your gut while making the nutrients more bioavailable. Even better, fermentation adds probiotics, those friendly gut bacteria that boost digestion, immunity, mood, and yes, even sleep quality. It's a deeply nourishing cycle from the inside out. Fermented soy milk is also a heart-smart choice. It contains no cholesterol and only minimal saturated fat. At the same time, it brings compounds that naturally help lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, without medication. 1 glass a day might quietly improve your cardiovascular profile, reduce inflammation, and take pressure off your arteries. And the texture smooth, creamy, and surprisingly comforting. It can be enjoyed warm with breakfast, cold in a smoothie, or even in your evening tea. It's a soothing drink that supports your body's changing needs without compromise. Gentle yet effective, familiar yet powerfully functional. Of course, no single milk is right for everyone. And if you're someone who prefers something lighter, perhaps with added calcium, low glycemic impact, and benefits that touch your heart, vision, and even your blood sugar stability, there's another option you'll want to explore. Coming up next, a milk that's as creamy as it is clean, fortified with calcium, naturally sweet without sugar, and surprisingly helpful for bone strength, mood, and energy levels. 3. Calcium-fortified oat milk. Comfort for the bones. calm for the heart. There's a quiet kind of comfort in a warm mug of oat milk. Its soft texture, natural sweetness, and mild flavor create a sense of ease with every sip. But this simple drink offers far more than a soothing moment. It delivers real, lasting nourishment, especially when fortified with calcium. For older adults seeking both strength and softness in their health journey, calcium-fortified oat milk can be a game-changer. One of the most pressing yet invisible threats that comes with aging is bone loss. Osteoporosis rarely makes a dramatic entrance. It sneaks in silently, thinning the bones over time. A stumble that once meant little can, in your 70s or 80s, lead to a broken hip or months of immobility. That's where fortified oat milk offers its first line of defense. Enriched with both calcium and vitamin D, it provides the essential building blocks your bones need to stay dense and durable. And because it's plant-based and easy on the stomach, your body can actually absorb and use those nutrients without the side effects some other sources may bring. But the benefits don't stop there. Oat milk is naturally high in beta-glucan, a powerful type of soluble fiber that has been shown to lower LDL, cholesterol, and support heart health. For seniors monitoring blood pressure or managing cardiovascular risks, that's no small thing. With every glass, you're not just hydrating, you're gently sweeping away cholesterol, reducing inflammation, and helping your blood vessels stay flexible and strong. Digestive comfort also becomes more precious with age. Many seniors deal with lactose sensitivity or sluggish digestion. Oat milk's gentle fiber content supports regularity without irritation. It moves easily through the system, easing discomfort like bloating or irregular bowel habits that often go unspoken but deeply affect daily comfort. And then there's the emotional side. A warm glass of oat milk before bed has a calming effect that's hard to explain but easy to feel. It doesn't just fill the stomach, it signals to the body that it's safe, that the day can come to a gentle close. That kind of peace, free from racing thoughts, free from discomfort, is healing in its own right. So yes, oat milk may not be flashy, but it's deeply functional. It supports strong bones, a healthy heart, smooth digestion, and better rest. A single cup might not seem like much, but over time, it adds up, especially when paired with other mindful choices. In the next section, we'll explore how these daily decisions, starting with the right milk, can come together to slow cellular aging and sharpen the mind well into your later years. Let's take that next step forward. Together. A better tomorrow starts with a better glass today. As we move through this stage of life, it becomes clearer than ever. Small decisions carry big weight. Even something as routine as the milk you choose each morning can quietly shape your energy, your strength, and how you feel in your own body. It's not about giving things up. It's about upgrading the things you already do to better serve your health. A different milk choice might not seem like much, but it can mean stronger bones, a steadier heartbeat, and a mind that feels sharper and more focused. When you replace milks that quietly harm with those that genuinely nourish, and you give yourself a chance to feel better not just someday but now. Better sleep, smoother digestion, and clearer thinking are often just one smart swap away. And that's the beauty of it. Change doesn't have to be hard or dramatic. It starts with something as simple as what you pour into your cup. Your health isn't slipping away. It's waiting to be reclaimed. One thoughtful decision at a time. Aging doesn't mean losing control. It means gaining the wisdom to choose what truly supports you. And when you discover something that helps you feel stronger and more alive, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you care about. Because the best kind of health advice doesn't just improve your life, it uplifts the people around you too. If today's video helped you see things differently, I'd love to hear from you. What's one idea you're taking with you? Leave a comment with the number 1 if you're inspired to make a change, or 0 if you're still thinking it over. Either way, your voice matters, and if you'd like to keep growing with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for being here, and here's to making the years ahead your most vibrant yet.